Let's be real. Most people dream about being rich, but very few ever build the mindset that actually creates wealth. Money isn't just about numbers in your bank account. It's about how you think about money every single day. Your mindset controls your habits control your actions, and your actions decide whether you stay broke or build wealth. In my 17 years working with successful entrepreneurs and business leaders, I started to notice something powerful. Wealthy people don't just work harder, they think differently. They have tiny mindset shifts that make a massive difference in the long run. These small habits are what separate those who constantly struggle from those who quietly create financial freedom. So today I want to walk you through 7 simple but life-changing habits that can completely transform how you see money. These habits don't require a finance degree or millions of dollars to start. They just require a change in how you think, act, and make decisions about money. Habit 1. Understand that money can buy happiness. Let's clear up one of the biggest myths out there. Money doesn't buy happiness. Actually, it can. Money buys freedom, peace of mind, and choices. It allows you to take care of your family, walk away from toxic jobs or relationships, and create a life that feels fulfilling. That sounds a lot like happiness, doesn't it? But here's the key. You can't let money control you. The goal isn't to chase money obsessively, it's to make money a tool. When you use it wisely, it removes stress and opens doors. So never feel guilty for wanting more. It's not greed, it's growth. Habit 2, allow yourself to fail. Most people are so scared of failing that they never even try. But the truth is, failure is part of every success story. Every wealthy person I've met failed. Some failed big. But instead of quitting, they learned, adjusted, and tried again. That's how real wealth is built. You can't let the fear of judgment or loss stop you. Whether it's starting a side hustle, switching careers, or investing for the first time, take the leap. When you give yourself permission to fail, you also give yourself permission to grow. One investor once told me his father gave him money to trade in the stock market when he was young. His dad said, if you lose it, that's okay. But if you make something out of it, it's yours. That freedom to fail changed his mindset and eventually his life. Habit 3, detach from the outcome. Here's something most people never realize. If you focus too much on the reward, you lose focus on the work. When you obsess over results, you stop putting your best energy into the process. Instead, detach yourself from the outcome. Put your full effort into the work itself, whether it's learning a skill, building a business, or saving your first 1,000. The result will follow naturally. This is something ancient teachings like the Bhagavad Gita talk about. Now, focus on your actions, not the fruits of your actions. When you do the right things consistently, success takes care of itself. Habit 4, build your inner scorecard. One of the most powerful lessons I ever learned came from Warren Buffett's philosophy of the inner scorecard. Most people measure success by what others think, the car they drive, the size of their house, the job title on their business card. But here's the truth. When your happiness depends on outside approval, you'll always be broke on the inside. Your inner scorecard means you judge success by your own values, not society's. Maybe wealth to you means having time to travel, to help your parents retire, or to build something meaningful. That's your scorecard. Forget what the world says success should look like. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you stop wasting money trying to impress them. That's when wealth starts to build, quietly but powerfully. Warren Buffett once said, if you're slightly above average at investing and spend less than you earn, you'll become rich. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being true to your values and staying consistent. Habit 5, overestimate the upside, underestimate the downside. Here's a mindset shift that separates dreamers from doers. Most people think small, they fear losing $100 instead of imagining how they could make $10,000. But successful people, they think bigger while still protecting their downside. I once interviewed an investor who turned a few $1,000s into a fortune. His rule was simple. When you make a decision, imagine the worst case scenario. Can you handle it? Good. Now imagine the best case. Could that change your life? Great. That's how bold but smart risks are taken. You don't need to be reckless, just fearless. Think audaciously, aim high, but plan carefully. It's that balance that leads to true growth. Habit 6, create more, consume less. This one might sting a little. Wealthy people spend far more time creating than consuming. Most of us spend hours scrolling, watching, and reacting. But rich minds are building, learning, and producing. Instead of binge watching a series, write your ideas down. Instead of scrolling social media, read a chapter about investing. Creation compounds just like money does. The more you create, the more opportunities you attract. Studies show 70% of wealthy people watch less than 1 hour of TV a day. That's because they use their energy to build, not to escape. Remember, every hour you spend creating brings you closer to freedom. Every hour you spend consuming keeps you stuck where you are. Habit 7, think from first principles. Elon Musk uses this mindset to build rockets. You can use it to build wealth. First principle thinking means you question everything. Don't just copy what others do. Break things down to their core truth and rebuild them in a way that makes sense to you. If someone says real estate is risky, ask why. If someone says you can't make money online, ask who said that. When you challenge assumptions and start thinking for yourself, you stop following trends and start building your own path. This mindset turns you from a follower into a creator of your own destiny. Building wealth isn't just about saving money or investing smart. It's about rewiring how you think. The rich aren't born with a special talent. They simply train their minds to see opportunities where others see fear. So start small. Change one habit at a time. Read, learn, think differently. Over time, you'll notice something powerful. Your money will grow, but even more importantly, you will grow. Because the truth is, wealth doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your mind.